Hello, this installment of the How to Build a Yo-Yo Trick Combination series is about the regeneration. Regeneration means to get started again, and so that's what this will be. Instead of a bind going back up to your hand at the end of a trick, you do your bind and then throw it again without catching it. That's a regeneration. There's lots of ways to do it, lots of reasons to do it. Ideally, it's great in videos, makes things flow more smoothly, and particularly if you're competing, it grabs a few extra points by not stopping to throw again and by doing something a little different. So when to use a regeneration? Combo 1's finished, regeneration into combo 2, woo, woo, little boingies, and then I bind and nope, throw again so I can do combo 3. And so on. You can go, well, forever throwing regenerations because it's just like you're throwing again. Couple basic ways to do it. Start with your side style throw. You do a bind like you're going to catch it out this way, but instead you whip it around your hand like that. Now, it takes quite a while to get this smooth enough to have it be a perfect straight throw when it comes back around. You can see I've still got some wobble there, but you can work that out. The way you do it is you're going to have the yo-yo coming up. Let's start with the outside of your hand and have your hand turn over. Now, it's not as strong a throw as when you're doing your first throw because you're getting that energy from the yo-yo coming up the string and redirecting it. So you get into your bind and then whip it over. Another way to regenerate is to go inside. So curl your hand this way and you're going to flip it over your hand like that. So up and over. That one didn't bind so well. Let's try it from this angle. It might be easier to see anyway. Okay, up and over. Ah, this one takes some practice. The trick is at the top, just as you're about to throw it again, you've got to give it that little bit of time to get there and just gently swing it over. You throw it too hard, you get that wobble you just saw there. There you go. See, that came a little crooked because I used too much hand movement into it. You can also do regenerations. Again, regenerations kind of end up being a bit like looping, like the two-way tricks, so looping out or hopping the fence over your hand. So if you can do that, you've got a head start on regenerations. It's a little harder to time with the bind and everything. There is this one. You do your plastic whip style bind, and then throw it out. I said, yo-yo doesn't listen. Throw it out, and then pop it out again. Just like doing a loop. You could see my hand did that motion there. Pretty much any type of bind can turn into a regeneration. That one's one of my favorites because the yo-yo does all the work for you. You just go into an undermount, flip it over this hand like you're doing Buddha's Revenge, drop this loop, and the yo-yo will bind, and it'll want to come right over your hand. It just takes a little twitch of the hand to get it over. Like so. Now, things to remember with your regenerations: when you do that second throw, you're essentially turning the yo-yo around. So you're going from a side style throw and needing a side style bind to now you're doing a front style throw to the side. So when you're planning your regenerations, keep in mind you want to go from a side style trick to a front style trick to a side style trick, back and forth. Or at least just keep that in mind, because it's hard to do things like string rejections if the yo-yo's spinning the wrong direction. See, stuck. Reject. I said reject. It's not behaving. There you go. Anyhow, go play with that, make some combos, have fun.